In this video, I'm going to tell you the non-toxic products I have found that everyone needs if they want to be healthy. It's not common knowledge just how toxic the products 99% of people are using and what health risks they present. I've done so much research into this you wouldn't believe, and you also wouldn't believe just how hard it is to find these non-toxic products. So watch until the end so you know the alternatives to these toxic products so that you can stay healthy. And for future reference, all the links are in the description. 99% of products out there are toxic, and I imagine nearly all of you watching this, if you went and checked the products you use, you would find toxic ingredients in them. Now, why is this actually an issue? To simplify it for you, toxic ingredients bioaccumulate in our body and cause disease eventually. Some ingredients in shampoos have been linked to hair loss, and in certain cases have been linked to mental illnesses. Some ingredients in toothpastes have been linked to gum disease, and that's without talking about just how toxic sodium lauryl sulfate and fluoride are in our toothpaste. Some products that people put on their skin have been linked to skin, and some deodorants linked to breast. A disclaimer though, I'm not a qualified healthcare professional and the information provided is for general information purposes only. Also, be careful to check the ingredients for any of your own personal allergies and sensitivities. I personally have really sensitive skin, so I found out very quickly what isn't good. I constantly had things like cracking hands, rashes on my hands, and an itchy head, and now I don't as a result of using non-toxic products. And lastly, before I get into the actual products, I'm from the UK, so the USA linked products are the same or similar but could have different ingredients, so please do a bit of research yourself, because I have looked over them and they seem to be the same, but don't take my word for it because, like I said, America uses different ingredients. The core of this knowledge is from the book Never Be Sick Again, and there's a link at the bottom of the description for the website beyondhealth.com, which is the guy that wrote the book that has a lot of information on there. There's also products on there which he says are good, or that's part of his website, but again, I can't vouch for everything because I haven't specifically looked at each product and ingredients. And again, for future reference, what I'm going to talk about later in the video. Weleda, which is one of the products said in the book, doesn't seem to be great anymore, and Aubrey Organics has shut down, so remember that for the rest of the video. But I'll also remind you though. So the core of this knowledge is what the guy in the book said, but I've researched all of this a lot further. The first product, deodorant. Most people use deodorants daily and are unaware they are placing toxic chemicals on a sensitive skin area where they can be absorbed by the body. Almost all deodorants contain toxic chemicals such as aluminium compounds and triclosan, and artificial fragrances, colours and preservatives. Even the rock deodorants are made of aluminium salts. The guy that wrote the book said, after 2 years of research, my choice is Indio Magic. Indio Magic is a colourless, odourless liquid spray that is non-staining, non-allergic, safe, inexpensive and effective. So here's the issue. Nearly every product he recommended isn't a thing anymore, or isn't good anymore. So Indio Magic doesn't seem to be a thing, or I just can't find it as an online store. The only one I've found, and the one I use, is from Ilex wood, and it's a natural deodorant made from natural things by a small company in the UK. That's the only issue. So people in the USA, I couldn't find a link for that because it's a UK brand. But again, just use like small local companies, or just find a deodorant with natural ingredients and nothing like I said, triclosan. So people on the UK Amazon, like I said, Ilex wood, link in the description. It's fairly cheap, lasts a long time. Non-toxic, it's a small business, so a no-brainer really. And then another thing I get from there is their Ilex wood as well, lip balm, which is also non-toxic and actually helps your lips if they are dry. And that link is in the description as well. So for the Americans, I've linked a similar product in the description, but do your own research because I haven't used it myself. However, it is EWG verified. So I remind you, links in the description. Another reminder, if them kind of things don't work, look on beyondhealth.com, bottom of the description as well. But again, I can't guarantee they are non-toxic because I haven't researched every product. On to shampoo. All shampoo will remove oil and dirt from your hair, but the challenge is finding one without toxins. Common toxins include sodium lauryl sulfate, and artificial colours, fragrances and preservatives again. Depending on the formula, other ingredients in shampoo are capable of reacting with sodium lauryl sulfate to form nitrosamines, which are powerful carcinogens. The brand I chose from my personal use is Aubrey Organics. That's the guy that said it in the book again. Aubrey makes a variety of shampoo products, so there is bound to be one that is just right for you. Here's a reminder, Aubrey Organics was the one recommended in the book, but this also seems to have shut down, weirdly enough. So I did hours and hours of research into this as well to find non-toxic shampoo, and Dr. Bronners, again, is the one I found, and they have many non-toxic products, but again, not everything, but better than most, I'd say as well. And this is really good. It takes forever to use up, like literally I've had this for months now, and you can see it's only there because you just need a drip and it properly soaps up without having any foaming agents. So all the 18-in-1, apart from the Dr. Bronner's 18-in-1 hemp pure castile soap, eucalyptus, this is slightly toxic but still better than others. Now again, subscribe for future content because I'll make specifically non-toxic shampoos, specifically non-toxic toothpaste in future videos, so people can have a variety to choose from. But as of now, this is what I've found. So yeah, there'll be future videos where I'll show options. But again, this Dr. Bronners is really great. One drip goes a long way, and it can be used for everything. Like it can be used for hair, hands, body, washing up. So yeah. Link for that as well in the description. On to soaps. Soaps generally come in either bar or liquid and are made from either vegetable or animal fats or synthetic detergents. There are enormous differences in the amount of skin irritations caused by different brands of soap. Generally, soaps made from glycerin are among the mildest. Soaps can also contain a variety of toxins including artificial colours and fragrances as well as antibacterial chemicals. I look for soaps that minimise both skin irritation and toxicity while still doing the job. My favourite soaps are made by Weleda and Aubrey Organics. I also like Kirk's Castile Bar Soap and Dr. Bronner's liquid soaps. Both are effective, safe and relatively inexpensive. So I'll remind you again, Aubrey Organics has shut down and I can't find any quality Weleda ingredients anymore. None of them seem to be perfect. Again, based off of my own research, first off I use local brands for bar soap that use only natural ingredients, so I can't really give you a link to that. Secondly, I wouldn't get Kirk's bar soap that he mentioned because it has an unnamed fragrance in it which could be toxic. And again, all these things have changed from when the book was published, so none of them are the same anymore. And then again, look on beyondhealth.com, but I can't guarantee they're all non-toxic, but there's many things on there. Again, just have a quick look, have a quick type of certain ingredients and you'll quickly find out there aren't many ingredients in them. And then again, Dr. Bronner's Bar Soap is fine, I've looked at that. And then Dr. Bronner's, again, liquid soap, which is safe and effective. It may seem expensive, but I'll say again, a little goes a very long way. It lasts forever. But again, Dr. Bronner's 18-in-1 hemp pure castile soap, eucalyptus. This is slightly toxic, so just pick out the other ones. There's several, I think there's about 6. Again, links in description. Skin creams. Like shampoos, most skin creams contain a long list of highly toxic chemicals, including artificial colours, fragrances, and preservatives such as parabens, capable of damaging sublayer of skin even more severely than bad sunburn damage. And this goes essentially unnoticed until a cancer diagnosis. My search for a skin cream contained no toxins and only high quality natural ingredients. My search for skin cream that contained no toxic and only high quality natural ingredients led me again to Aubrey Organics, which makes a variety of safe and effective skin creams. My favourite is their green tea and ginkgo. So as I said earlier, again, Aubrey Organics shut down, so alternatives is either on beyondhealth.com or again Ilex Wood, but Ilex Wood's only for the UK. But there's one Ilex Wood Women's Rose and Frankincense face cream and men's Frankincense and Bergamot face balm. Again, links in description. I personally don't use skin creams because I found the only reason I need the skin creams is either from what I was putting on my skin already, like shampoos, which then made them dry or irritated. So what I was washing my hands with, or what I was or wasn't eating, like omega-3 fatty acids can make you have dry skin, for example, if you're missing it. But personally, when I do somehow get dodgy hands, like from certain water, weirdly enough, or if I have to use a shampoo or an antibacterial soap, then I just put a bit of argan oil on my hands, because that's what I've got. I had it for my hair, but then it makes it oily, so I don't use it anymore. And then that sorted out the problem. And for Americans, I wasn't able to find a cream that I was happy with, sadly. So sorry if you're American, because it's a struggle for ingredients. You might have to research that one yourself, or somehow get things to be shipped from the UK if you buy from the business specifically, so Ilex would. So yeah, after hours of looking at skin creams, I didn't find a non-toxic one for Americans. So my advice would be, again, to find a local business that makes natural products, or just get argan oil. Now on to toothpaste, the hardest one, which is a really, really big struggle and a bit annoying, really. Because almost all toothpaste is toxic, I looked for the toothpaste that would clean teeth without adding to toxic overload. The mucous membranes in the mouth are highly permeable, and chemicals in toothpaste pass right through the membranes into the bloodstream, where they can bioaccumulate in the body to toxic levels. Toxins such as sodium lauryl sulfate, again, and fluoride, and artificial sweeteners, artificial colours, artificial flavours are all common contaminants in toothpaste. The brand the guy in the book selected after 18 months of research is Weleda. While there may be other acceptable brands, I did not find any in my search that were superior to Weleda. If you decide to look for one on your own, the objective is to find a brand that is made from only natural and exceptionally pure raw materials. So again, Weleda, I can't find any perfect products from them anymore, and this is where I struggled the most. It seems almost impossible to find a perfect toothpaste unless you make your own with coconut oil and sodium bicarbonate. And there's also other things you can use, like myrrh powder and cloves and limes, key limes. There's loads of different things you can use. Again, quick bit of research and you'll be able to find more on that. But again, I'll have videos in the future on that. But these below are the ones I found that are better than 99%. All natural clay toothpaste nature whitening. This is not on Amazon, but you can get it from the website. Again, check it for yourself, don't take my word for it. I haven't used this one personally. Now, I've personally used this, Weleda, and the blue Dr. Bronners toothpaste, but neither of these are perfect. Again, better than the rest. That's all that matters, trying to be better than 99%. Green People Minty Cool toothpaste. Happy tooth powder, unflavoured with xylitol. David's Premium Natural Toothpaste, natural spearmint. Again, all these are in the description, so I've done all the hard work for you. Now on to mouthwash. Modern Mouth Rinse Refresh and Happy Mouth Rinse Unflavoured Clear. Now, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, if you agree or disagree, I try and be perfect, whether, like I say, that's good or bad, but it means I then do the best possible. So for you, again, my advice would be just get one of these things, or one of each, or there's other videos I've made like on diet. Just try and make 1% better choices every day, and where you can, just make little swaps. Like, off topic, but for example, instead of playing video games, as said generally on self-improvement, swap out your time you play on video games with reading or going to the gym. It's just making better choices and swapping things out. As I said a minute ago, there's going to be future videos on teeth, because I want to try and remineralise mine and do certain things personally. So like certain blueprints on teeth, eyes, etc. So I'll make videos on that in the future. And I generally post videos on self-improvement, so that covers health, so you'll fit in here anyway. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more, then subscribe, because there will be future videos on these topics. Also, you'll now want to watch one of these two videos on screen now, either Toxins in Your Home or the book summary, or just have a look at the videos I've recently posted, because they are all about the book Never Be Sick Again. And again, Never Be Sick Again book, link in description. I've said it in my last few videos, I've made a few videos about it. Everyone needs this book. I'm not just saying it, honestly. Everyone should teach it to kids, everyone should know it, and there'd be a lot less disease in the world. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.